A portfolio assignment is something you complete at home and you turn into your teacher for a grade. So I want to help you get an awesome one. Let's look at some of the things you've been learning about in your lesson. Right here, I can see the objective. That means what you're going to do. In this section, you will share your story. I also see two key words, cover, which means the front of a book, and title, which is what a book or story is called. Let's look at an example. This is one of my favorite books, Stella Luna. This is the outside of the book, and it is called a front cover. Now, this book has a back cover too, but for your portfolio, you only need to make a front cover. Stella Luna is the name of the book. That's the title. There's something else included too. I see a name right here. This name is the author, the person who wrote the book. In your assignment, you're the author, so you're going to include your own name. Let's get back to those directions. Okay, so Mia has already made a book and she wants to share her story with you. Let's look at some of these directions on how to make a book. Number 1, add a cover. We just looked at that front cover, remember? Number 2, put the pages in order. Number 3, put the pages together. That's what you will do for your assignment. Let's read Mia's story again. Here's a picture she has drawn, and here are the words she wrote. Look at the snow. Devin comes to my house. We want to make a snowman. Let's keep reading. This is the middle of Mia's story. She has another picture and more words. We roll the snow into big snowballs. Here's the end of Mia's story. We make the snowman smile. I can see that in the picture. We are happy and smile too. I can see that in the picture as well. Now it is time to put your book together. Remember, we need to make sure everything is in order. So first, we'll make sure we add a cover to our story. Next, we will draw a picture. We will also tell or write a title, the name of your story, and you want to include your own name as well, since you're the author. Remember, putting the pages in order is really important. The front cover comes first, then the beginning of the story, next the middle of the story, and last the ending of the story. Let me show you of an example of what this will look like. Here's a story I made. Right now, it's not put together yet, so I wanted to make sure that my pages were in the correct order. My first page is my title page. My title's at the top. It says, A Sunny Day. Then I included myself as the author, by Mrs. C. I also have an illustration or drawing. There's a little girl. It's a sunny day. She's flying a kite. All right, that's my cover. Next, I want to go right to the beginning of my story. What happens first? Here's the beginning. I like to play outside. So I drew a little girl outside playing. It's still sunny. I can see a house in the background. Maybe it's hers. Next, I'm going to the middle. I can fly my kite. There's a picture of a little girl flying her kite. It's still a sunny day. There are some clouds, but she's having a wonderful time. The last page or the end. Sunny days are fun. She's still playing outside. There are some birds in the sky. There's a little dog outside and another little boy, maybe her little brother. That's the end. Now, I want to make sure that this really looks like a book and it stays together, right? So for that, you could use something like tape. You could tape it together. Or if your caretaker has a stapler, you might be able to staple it together. So I'm going to staple mine so it looks like a book. But you can remember, you can use glue stick, you can use tape, anything to make it stick together. So now I've got my book, my front cover is where I start, and all of my pages go right behind that front cover. Now remember, when you share this with your teacher, when you upload this, you're going to need pictures of each page. You want to make sure your teacher can see your front cover, the beginning page, the middle page, and the end page of your story. Make sure you include all of those so you can get the very best grade. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was very helpful, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.